My coworker wants me to knit for free. Now I can't knit at work. I love to knit, and I've always had multiple projects on the go. I knit at work on all of my breaks, and occasionally I'll make things for people if they pay for all the supplies, and I'm also interested in making what they want. I've said no to a lot, like the guy who wanted custom golf club covers, or the lady who wanted a sweater that was basically all cables and color work, lol. Basically, don't ask me to make anything that requires a lot of effort because I will hate it and never finish it. Anyway, not that long ago, a newer coworker came by and started asking questions about my knitting. She pulled up a pattern on her phone for a full-size blanket and asked if I could make it for her. I browsed the pattern and it was pretty simple. The only difficult thing about it was how long it would take. And it also required 25 balls of yarn. I figured why not, because it was pretty mindless knitting and I could do it while watching TV without much effort. I told her it would take around 6 months because it was so big and I would only be able to work on it at home, and that all she had to do was purchase the yarn of her choice and bring it to work and I'd knit it up for her. She immediately got red-faced and was like,
Wouldn't that cost a lot? And I want it by Christmas.
I was like, yeah, it would. And there's no way I could have it done by Christmas, even if I wanted to. It would definitely take me 6 months. She goes on,
Well, you're always knitting. Don't you have a huge stash of yarn at home? Can't you just use that stuff?
the stash at home is immaterial. Oh, well, you already have this.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
She's just asking you to pay for the materials, and you don't even want to do that? Wow. No, I do not. I do not have a stash at home. I use it all. And I certainly do not have that many balls of yarn in the same color. I don't live in a yarn warehouse. It was so freaking awkward, and I just said, if you want me to knit the blanket, I've told you how it works on my end. I'm not paying for it, and I can't get it done in under 2 months. Wow. Very reasonable. She was flustered and said,
Whatever.
and left the room, so I thought that was over. A couple of days later, my boss swings by when I'm alone in my office and mentions that coworker came to see him, and she thinks I'm being unfair to her because I knit for other people, and that I was mean to her when she asked me, what? Why is your boss getting involved? I explained what happened and he rolled his eyes and suggested I stop knitting at work if it's going to cause problems. Oh, be for real right now. Why is this now your problem? That is so annoying. So now I've been bringing a book to read on my breaks just to avoid any drama. I think it's really stupid, but I don't want to be seen as a problem employee over someone's stupid entitled tantrum about knitting. Ugh, that's so unfortunate, and you really enjoy it too. That sucks. Your coworker and boss are a-holes. From now on, I would occasionally knit at work, but never ever knit anything for free for coworkers. That's the ticket, because it's like, well, you made one for her for free. Don't you like me? No, I don't. I don't like you. I totally agree. That coworker is a cheap jerk and your boss sounds like a wimp. You did nothing wrong. I'd continue knitting. You did nothing wrong. If they feel uncomfortable about it, too bad. What you do on your break is nobody's business. Unless it was like something really bad, but you're just knitting, so... OP said, yeah, my plan is to stop for a while and start up again when everything's cooled down. I really don't like work drama and I will do anything to fly under the radar. I don't like being perceived by management. I mean, I don't know. You said you have an office. Just knit with the door closed. If I were you, I would take what you just posted here and send it in an email from your work email address to your home email address. I want you to have documentation in case this becomes a bigger work issue. Yeah, literally, what is he gonna do? Fire you for knitting on your break? It's probably a good idea to have a record of that. But I find it odd your boss seems to have like an issue with you knitting. Messing with the office culture. It's gonna be a problem. It was literally not a problem until Karen over here made it a problem. Miss Entitled Susan Karen.